2019, commemorating the 21st of the 1st, 2019, the 100th anniversary of the Sovereign Republic of Éire, the 100th anniversary of the Sovereign Dáil Éireann government, the 100th anniversary of the Sovereign Dáil Éireann Republican Courts, Four Courts, the 100th anniversary of the War of Independence, Anno Domini 2019. I, William James Maguire, elevated and turned the sovereign seal of Dáil Éireann, AD 12 strings, a Celtic Christian symbol and ethos, from the rising sun to the setting sun, from north to south and from east to west, from wrong to right and from evil to good, from pagan to Christian to sovereign, as in the 1916 proclamation. And I claim sovereignty over all the elements, earth, air, fire and water, and all therein and thereof, on behalf of the sovereign citizens of the Sovereign Republic of Éire, man's intellect and reason. Signed and sealed the 21st of January 2019 under the sovereign seal of the Sovereign Republic of Éire, William James Maguire, President of the Irish Republican Brotherhood, President of the Sovereign Republic of Éire. I'll show that to you. You stand always, you face the sun, and on the two 5-stringed harps, which were on the Ark of the Covenant before the Romans changed them to two angels. All mathematics, all science, all astrology, all technology today comes from those two 5-stringed harps. They're over the four courts, but they're not properly aligned. And you should know what they are. And you stand in front of, and from the rising sun, it will be east to west, from north to south, from pagan to Christian to sovereign, as in the 1916 proclamation. And the other sovereign seal will be on the other side of that, the 5 strings. And all mathematics, all science, all astronomy today, all technology used, all comes from those. The first string, that's the golden thread. It's your measuring tape, your plumb line, your straight edge. And that's where we get our civilization from there. And the harp is the covenant between God and man with all the information and knowledge for his planet Earth and our civilization. And that's where all that comes from. Earth, air, fire and water. And each of those you can see, look, that's how you build your ship. The wheel, the fellows of the wheel, sundial, compass, wheel, everything you have, latitude, longitude, crescent moon, look, mathematics, how man learned to write, how man learned to count, the abacus, hieroglyphics, everything is on that. Sun box, sound box, everything you want to know, all civilization is on that. Take a coin out of your pocket, 14 strings is what Ernest Blythe put on our money. And you put it up to the mirror and you see the harp of the psaltery. That's only one image, but if I put up the Lord Mayor's, that's the psaltery. The Book of Psalms is the psalter, and that's the psaltery, the instrument that comes. And look, there's the crescent moon, sun box, sound box, how man learned to write, how man learned to count. The first string is the Ogham alphabet, the first structured language of mankind. The second is hieroglyphics, and we have that. Your ancestors carried that from the Middle East right across through Europe and North Africa to Ireland. And if you go to Lockdoor, all that information is there for you. You can do everything. How you build your ship, look. The keel of the ship for the Atlantic Ocean, the lats. You know, everything is on that. All mathematics, all science, all astronomy. And that's why it should not be lost. You should teach that to your children. They'll never be lost with that. They'll always have that information. And the compass, the wheel, everything is on that. North, south, east and west, how you do that. The information is there for you. And I'd like to thank you very much. I'd like to thank the Lord Mayor for having us here. As you know, we had difficulties this year. We always have difficulties, the Irish Republican Brotherhood. And I feel you should read James Stephen's 1858 down at 16 Lombard Street. He founded the Irish Republican Brotherhood. And I've asked Leo Bradbury, who would make a wonderful film for this year. He walked 3,000 miles around Ireland to set up the Irish Republican Brotherhood. And you know, he spoke 16 languages. He and John O'Mahony, they had to go to France. It was in France they learned all this, and the Sorbonne University, and in France. And our flag, you know, we have a great country, we have great people, and we should appreciate that. And I would like to thank the Lord Mayor very much for having us here today. And thank you very much for coming again for our 100th anniversary. It's great to see we're still alive and we're still here, and thank you very much. The world. And that's what the mandate was given to those politicians on the 21st of January 1919. I'm going to come around and show you the original sovereign seal. That makes everything legal, valid and bona fides. And it's on your passport, your title deeds, and that was all from today, your 21st of January 1919. It's by the will of the Irish people, all 32 counties. That's the sovereign mandate that they were given to found the state, the sovereign Republic of Éire, the sovereign Éire government, and the sovereign Éire force, and the War of Independence as a defence force. There was also the sovereign for the Salah Beg ambush. That's where you get your sovereign from that. The 21st of January 1919. Which I'm talking about. Yes.